Shalom, shalom. I want to first off by giving all honor and glory and praises unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakodash. Just a quick little lesson. I got a video I came across, and it just shows like this society is warped and very distorted and backwards because this society praises um, adultery, just the whole moral aspects of how we're to conduct ourselves. um, it's completely backwards in this society. So, marriage isn't even honorable. Relationships aren't even, you know, uh, real relationships. They're more, you know, agreements. You give me something, I give you something. You know, which in actuality, all relationships consist of that. It is a give and take, but this is more so of sexual advances. You give me this, I give you this, and then it's more so if if a person's partner doesn't have, or is lacking in some area in their life that they partner don't like, then they choose somebody else who may be who may not be lacking in that area. So, you know, that's what I mean by a lot of relationships. They're not really real. They're not genuine. Everybody's out for themselves in this society. So, basically, this lesson is just going into, what as men what we shouldn't be doing because, you know, like Scripture says, to lay with another man's wife, that's transgression of the law. That's adultery. You know, so us as men, we should be more mindful of, who we're attracted to or, may develop feelings for because her simply having a husband or a man, it puts you in a predicament of falling into sin because you're lusting over another man's wife. You're lusting over another man's possession. So, you know, it's just not good. It's just detrimental to your own life and your own salvation at the end of it all. You know, um, it's not a good outcome or won't be a good outcome if you base your life on taking other men's wives and ruining relationships, defiling their bed, defiling their marriage. So, um, I just got a quick couple verses, and then basically just gonna show the video and leave it at that. But to start off, I'm gonna start off at Ecclesiasticus 9:1. Be not jealous over thy wife of thy bosom, and teach her not an evil lesson against thyself. Give not thy soul unto a woman to set her foot upon thy substance. And that word substance goes into a particular kind of matter with uniform properties. So materials, um, fabric like clothes, materialistic things. You can't let a woman, you can't give your all to a woman in this society because they'll just simply take it all from you. They get over on you through your naiveness of thinking she's loyal to you when really she has a motive of being with you, which is 9 times out of 10. Men and women in this society, they all dealing with somebody with motives. It's not even like genuinely dealing with someone. That's what I mean by it's a give and take type of relationship with people nowadays because nothing is even genuine. It's, I need to get this, you know, and you need to get this. It's more of a self-preservation type of mindset. Like they're just looking out for themselves. And then the second definition goes into the real physical matter of which a person or thing consists, which has tangible presence. So like a house, a car, kids, These are all tangible things that can be taken from you by a woman if you are not guarding yourself properly or have the proper mindset to deal with a woman in general. I'm not even gonna say in this society, just in general, dealing with women, you can it can leave you with nothing, absolutely nothing. So, going more into the definition is materiality, tangibility. So these are things that you can touch. You can grab onto: cars, houses, kids, whatever. Money. These are things that can be taken from you by a woman. It says, "Give not thy soul unto a woman to set her foot upon thy substance," meaning for her to get all your shit from you. I'm gonna skip down to 8. Turn away thy eye from a beautiful woman. Or I'll start at 7. Look not around about thee in the streets of the city, neither wander in the solitary place thereof. Turn away thy eye from a beautiful woman, and look not upon another's beauty, another man's wife. For many have been deceived by the beauty of a woman, for herewith love is kindled as a fire. Yeah, it makes you lust over the woman because, women look good, but some women are not to be touched or looked upon if they belong to someone else. That's like, you know, you got a pair of shoes on and somebody keep eyeing your shoes and, looking at your shoes like they want to take your shoes. You gonna feel offended. You gonna feel like, uh, you gonna feel some type of way about it because he he just own you too much about something that's yours. And that's, how we feel about our women too. And it's just detrimental to have that type of mindset because you taking something from someone else, and then along with all the other stages of a family falling out, and now their lives is ruined or disrupted because you wanted to step in the middle of their stuff instead of just finding your own woman. For many have been okay. Verse 9: sit not at all with another man's wife, nor sit down with her in thy arms, and spend not thy money with her at the wine, lest thy heart incline to her, and so through thy desire thou fall into destruction. Yeah, because again, you're transgressing the law, which is adultery. You lusting over another man's wife. Even if y'all don't sleep together, you thinking about sleeping with her, you've already committed adultery with her. Because the Lord looks, uh, they don't see things on a simple, you know, uh, mortal aspect. They read the heart. So basically your mind. So whatever you got going on in your mind, they're looking at you. And if you have this lust over this woman that belongs to someone else, you committing adultery. And just to bring it out. Matthew, I mean, we got all these verses on lust. Um, Proverbs 6:25: Lust not after her beauty in thy heart, neither let her take thee with her eyelids. Matthew 5:28: But I say unto you that whosoever look, this is what Yahushua said, that whosoever look on a woman to lust after her hath committed adultery with her already in his heart. So that's what we need to understand is that we cannot simply just be so brute and wild in our mindsets. We have to have morality. We have to have control as men because it's very detrimental to our salvation and just to us as our character as men, as Israelite men. We supposed to have respect, just simple respect upon women because again, you don't know who's taken by who. It's just a simple to not have that type of mindset. We know we permitted to women. We know, you know, we know everything how we supposed to deal with women, but it's also having some morality and having some restraint to yourself as well, and not just thinking that every woman is available. Because a lot of these women in the truth, they won't tell you that they got a boyfriend either. They just in the truth and they listening to all these different men. Meanwhile, they got a whole man in their house, and they asking you questions and inquiring you of knowledge and guidance, and the whole time they got a man. So it's just things that we gotta cross our T's and dot our I's. Um, um, yeah, that's about it on the chapters, on the verses. Now I just want to check. I want y'all to check this video out, and this is basically what led me to bring this out, because here it is. You got two Edomite women, but two women out here in Las Vegas, which they call Sin City. They out here on quote unquote vacation, uh, going to ride the carousel, and we all know what the carousel is. For those that don't know, the cock carousel. They out there going to go sleep with different men and, basically be whores. Because that's what this society promotes. It promotes promiscuity. It promotes, deceitfulness, sneakiness, lying. This is what this society promotes. And then they already have a place for you to go do all this, which is Las Vegas, which is why it's called Sin City, because people go there to literally live out they sins, the things that pushes them to just be ultimately unmoral and unethical. That's where anybody goes to just let loose, to be a beast, a brute, just to be out there. So I want y'all to check out this video, and then I'm gonna wrap it up after that.
You married?
Yes.
You're cheating on your husband.
Yeah, Vegas. It's Vegas, baby. We're both married.
Are you cheating on your husband in Vegas?
Absolutely not.
Just heard.
Maybe.
Is she?
She's cheating on her husband in Vegas.
Wow. Facts. How many times you cheating on your husband?
You right now. Yeah, you are kind of hot. Are you?
You got a ring on your finger though.
You did good. Look, who wants a man with no money? Nobody. Find a man with money.
Yeah, so this is the typical mindset of the westernized woman, or the woman in general. Nowadays it's fair and few women that actually have a good head on their shoulders. So I just want to bring that out. Hopefully you're edified within this lesson. Once again, I want to say Call Halayim La, Alahaya Nawa, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Wakakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, which I learn is true from. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect out there who labor in His word with truth and sincerity, and make their bodies a living sacrifice day in and day out on the highways and byways. And to the speckled bird Israelite who happen to look like these other nations or races or ethnicity, but through the bloodline indeed do come back to the nation of Israel. To you I say shalom, and to the Akwaf listening and learning in obedience and silence, to you I say shalom as well. And just have a blessed night. Keep fighting. Let's keep going. Let's have some morality to ourselves, men. Let's have some restraint. Let's use logical thinking. And let's just be men and, be upfront. And stop dealing with these women, these whores who put your life in danger. Because we all know that when a man is jealous, there's repercussions to everything. And death is usually involved. So let's start using our heads, man. And, just having morality to ourselves and some conduct, some proper conduct. Let's be Israelite men, the kings and princes that we are meant to be. So, with that, let's say Shalom.